Welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm just gonna express one thing, and I think that it's a thing that I have to be honest with myself, because as you guys know, I did dye my hair back to black, and the reason I did it was because I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to view things. I guess I want to do things a bit more differently. The past few months haven't gone that great for me. I haven't hit my luck or anything like that. I'm probably at my peak right now in terms of chest, but I'm not really feeling it. And in general, I just want to express themes and just thoughts about myself as a whole. Because, one of the things that many of my close friends know about me is that I'm someone who overthinks. I'm an overthinker. I stress a lot. I care a lot. Hell, my best friend, I actually, his birthday is in a couple weeks or like literally next month. And I actually gave him his birthday present, which was like over $200. And he was surprised. And I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things because, you know, it matters to me, especially when I'm talking with him because he's my best friend. And I feel like he's, done a lot for me. He's got me to lose weight. He's one of the people who always reaches out to me, telling me, "Oh, look, these are green flags. These are red flags. These are some things that you should look out for, and some things you should be worried about." And really, one of the things that have gotten me down is just that I always try to seek clarity. I always try to find an answer. I always try to pay attention to the smallest details because I care. When I care about people, I go out of my way, and they can tell you I go out of my way and do things which are so stupid that no average person would want to do because I care that much. I obsess over the stupidest, smallest details because I love you. I love you guys. I really do, and if you're someone that really cares about me, you can bet that I'm gonna go out of my way just to try to spend time with you. And hell, I was in Washington, right? And you probably would see me if you were there, which actually I doubt any of you saw me, but there in Washington at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. in the morning, I was there talking with homeless people. I was there talking with hobos because it's not really that I'm being kind, it's just that I'm desperate. I'm lonely, and that's simply the shocking reality, which is I don't have people in my life that I talk to all the time besides that one best friend. Because I could annoy people all the time. I could be saying, "Oh, what are you doing every day? What are you doing every day?" But really, I've tried that a couple times, both online and with people in real life. It doesn't end well because I have that energy. I have that energy where if there's someone that I meet, I would instantly just want to know everything about them. I would want to do things with them, and I would want to just try to go out of my way, simply spend more time with them. And they either get tired of me or they just don't want me. That's just simply the reality. And one of the things that I'm really happy about is that my best friend, he never gave up on me. He was actually always watching my videos, always commenting, always giving me advice and telling me that like it's gonna be okay. And it's really hard because I always do get into problems that I shouldn't even be involving myself in. I always care for things that don't really matter, and I always stress thinking I don't have time because that just tells you how much of a very insecure person I am because I stress over the littlest things and I stress over things that I shouldn't even have to be worrying about. I always feel like I don't have time and I always overstress when I don't have to. That's just me. And it kind of sucks that I need to really, I don't know if I'll see a therapist, but I really need to fix this thing about myself, which is that I have to understand that no matter how hard I try, I'm not always gonna get an answer. I'm not always gonna find clarity. And my friends were telling me this. My ex even told me this. I remember I met with my ex a couple days ago and a friend of mine's, and they were telling me like, dude, you need to understand that no matter how hard you try, you could be the nicest guy in the world. No matter how much you do for others, you won't always get an answer why people act a certain way towards you. You won't always get clarity. You know, me and my ex was telling me I was connecting dots with space and that I was probably crazy because I was going out of my way just to try to be happy. I was going out of my way simply thinking that if I did something, it will eventually lead me to happiness. And if anything, it brought me more stress and it brought me more sadness because I was doing it and I wasn't feeling love. I wasn't feeling happy. I was just feeling rejected. I was feeling sad because I thought I finally had a place to belong, but I didn't. And it didn't bring me happiness. It just kind of led to me dyeing my hair black because I really, I thought that I have to try to heal. I have to try to self love myself a bit more because I don't know how to be happy. I don't know how to love myself. And I wish I did have someone who could, like, tell me they care about me, tell me how my day was going. And to be honest, that person is my best friend. He's the only guy who's ever told me every single day. And I do have some people who do reach out to me every now and then, but he's the most consistent person. He's always been there. He's always watching everything. He's always paying attention to me because he cares. And I have nothing but appreciation for him. That I'm worried about him actually at certain points. I worry about him in certain times because I don't know. That's just me. So I feel like there's something that I really do have to fix before the remainder of the year ends. Just try to be more self-loving and just understand that I can't always force things. I can't try to, like, love people or things expecting to feel happiness in return when it probably won't work out. There's many moments where I just feel like, love just it isn't for me. Probably I don't deserve to be loved. Probably I think most of the time that the things I end up getting into, the problems I cause, they're because of my own karma. I bring bad luck everywhere I go. I don't feel like I've ever had good luck with me. I feel like if anything, throughout the amount of loss that I've had, um, it just brought me more severe isolation and more insecurity. Like in Washington, I was very paranoid. I was very anxious despite being in a room with people. And I feel like that social anxiety just got worse. And I overthink. I'm telling you, I overthink. I have dreams where I imagine that I'm with certain people and that they rejecting me or they say like, oh, they can because you gotta be with certain people. And I wake up and I'm kind of glad. I'm relieved. Oh, thank God that they actually say this to me. And then there are some moments where I think the opposite and that it's a good thing. And then when I wake up, I realize that it was all a lie. It was all fake. And I was dreaming of being happy when in reality that thing never actually happened. And it's unfortunate. I feel like I am a little bit deluded. I feel like I do try to envision myself being happy and I try to envision myself being at a certain place where I wish I could be happy. And I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know. I think that I'm someone that, I have to take a step back, and that's why I'm dialing on most of my events this year. I'm not making lots of plans to play chess. I am trying to focus more on myself and trying to just understand why I am the way I am. I know why I am the way I am, but I don't know. I always have this feeling that people, if they saw me, they would always look the other way. They wouldn't want to talk to me, and I'm obsessive. Whether you're a guy, trans, gay, whatever, doesn't matter. If you're a girl, whatever, I don't care. I'm obsessive. I'll drag on the conversation as long as I need to because I want to just keep talking to you. And if you're really that important to me, I'll go out of my way even if it means going more crazy. And I've done that. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say how, but I've done that multiple times and it's never gone well. Cause again, I really am desperate. This isolation is what's killing me, and this isolation is why I made so many videos throughout the past couple months, and I haven't been happy. I haven't really felt loved. I haven't really felt anything. I feel bleak, and I feel as if there's a part of me that I want to fill with, you know, warmth and connection and longing that I haven't felt it in forever. You know, and that's why I talked like when I was in Puerto Rico and I was there just cooking spaghetti with a group of people. I felt loved. I felt like I had a place to belong. Um, but again, like it's just really gone downhill. When my best friend and my heads are together, just telling me like I need to do something. I need to try to. I don't know. I just need to try to just stop forcing things when I know that they're not gonna end up well, and I'm only gonna keep getting hurt, and I really am causing my own issues, and I always end up being in situations I don't have to be. And again, just I got try to just accept things the way they are, even when I don't want it to be that way. And it sucks, it genuinely sucks. But I think that there is a reason the way I am. Maybe I'm just not meant to be loved. But maybe that's just the way that things are supposed to be. Um, and so whatever, 2026, peak of my year, not it. It's not it, but we live, we grieve, and we keep going. Maybe it does get better, but I just haven't found what I've been looking for. So, and some people might think like I don't think about them. I still think about them. Hell, I would still care about them. But I just feel like if you're not gonna talk to me, or if you're not gonna show that you care about me, I can't do more for you. Like I'll still show up and I'll still do a lot of things for you as a friend, or anything really, if you really mean that much to me. But I don't feel love. I don't feel like we have a connection. I don't feel like really anything. I don't feel like we're friends. Because if you're a friend, you wouldn't ghost me. If you're someone that I love, you will at least tell me that you care about me or how was my day. You know, and my best friend, like he really has done so much that like to him, I just gave $200 because the money is not really the message. The money just shows that he matters a lot to me, so I value him a lot. And you know, and there's only a very specific reason why I gave him specifically 200 because he means that much to me, and I really just couldn't imagine what my life would be without him. So, um, I can't look people in the eye, and it's really just gotten worse because again, I have severe anxiety, and it's easy to talk in front of a camera. When I'm in a room, like I can't. If anything, whenever you see me at a tournament, you see me just in general, just walking physically, I probably will have my eyes down or just squinting or looking to the sides and then looking back down, because that's me. Um, so yeah, gotta stop trying to force answers and stop trying to go for things that really just aren't there, even if it hurts. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna just I'm gonna be meeting up some old. When I say old people, I mean like old I want to say old friends, and trying to just be I want to say be more uplifted, just feel more hope, because I really just been killing myself with a lot of false hope, and I don't know. It's just, again, maybe it's just not for me, but I'm gonna keep trying. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I really wanted to share how I felt. So yeah, love you guys, and thank you guys again for supporting my channel. Night.